Hello traders, it's me Krasimir Panayotov back in the Rich Spirit channel with another weekly Forex analysis, preparing for the next week guys to plan our trades and get the most out of the markets. It will be very interesting week ahead guys, so prepare your setups and stay at the charts because there are money to be made. I'm on the EURUSD on the daily chart guys, and here we are still in a downtrend. So what we have to do now is wait for the proper opportunity and sell the pair. For example, if the price pulls back this week, here you have a very nice resistance zone where you can look for a sell signals and to short this pair all the way down to 1.000. And another scenario that we have is on the 4-hour chart. Of course, we can not get above this resistance and still go down lower. This is what I actually expect on this market, guys, and it's gonna be a fun week. Now, on the 1-hour chart, you can see that here we formed a very interesting consolidation, and the breakout will be extremely important to see where the price is headed. If it's bullish breakout, then definitely we are going to test this area back here. If it's bearish, then we have also space to the downside. So first will be this little zone right here. We'll test this zone and probably we will continue down to the 1.00. Now let's see the GBPUSD, and here are the same thing, but on the weekly chart we can see that we, by the way, let's check the hard time frames on EURUSD, and I want to just show you a couple of things guys. On the weekly chart you can see a bullish engulfing candle which can really get filled and we can get back to the previous resistance. On the monthly we can see that our candle still has a very big wick, and if this month goes bullish and if we close above this resistance, then maybe we can see some correction for the next month. That is technically what I can see. On the GBPUSD, on the weekly chart, we also have a nice bullish candle, but we couldn't close above the resistance, so probably we will go short from here. And I'm very interested in getting back to this previous level right here. What is it, like 1.15 on the GBPUSD? And this is something which I would love to somehow trade. But honestly guys, on this pair I can't find a good opportunity last few weeks. So another thing that you can see on the 4-hour chart is this little head and shoulders pattern, which is not the best because we have a lot of resistance right here, but anyways, if we manage to somehow break the resistance, then pull back to retest and get rejection, we can definitely get some nice move to the upside, probably to these previous lows. Let's measure the head of the head and shoulders. It's pretty significant, so it is going to be a significant move, and this is exactly the setup that I would trade. So if we have a strong impulse and then find correction to the neckline, then I would maybe enter a buy trade. But also, as I say, there is a lot of resistance, a lot of bearishness on this market. So let's get not too deep into it. Now I want to check with you also some other pair guys, some other pairs. traders. This is the USDCAD. Here I have opened one trade on the 4-hour chart. After this pin bar candle, I entered a long position with a stop loss somewhere here and take profit target somewhere here at this green resistance. But I want to share with you also the other scenario if, and this is all you can see on my Facebook profile where I have shared these setups. Also, if we break this low, we pretty much don't have any resistance to this very nice level. So if the price reverses, I'm going to short this pair from here down to here. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the first resistance is here, and we can even go lower to the daily support trend line. That is something beautiful. Also, we have another setup that we can have in the future. If we get here a right shoulder, then we have the head and shoulders pattern, and the push to the downside should be nearly as high as the size, as the height of the size of the head and shoulder, of the head of the head and shoulders. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired today, but I'm gonna try to make this as best as I can. So again, we can get to these levels right here if we get the head and shoulders pattern. Now let's move to another pair, guys, and this would be the AUDCAD. And on this pair I have spoken about a very nice double bottom on the daily on my Facebook profile. If you're new to the channel, you can find my Facebook profile in the descriptions. Now, what we have on the daily, and what did I do? Okay, let's go to the 4-hour time frame, guys, and see this, how this beautiful double bottom has formed. Let's zoom out. So here is the breakout, and we have a retest, which happens like 60% of the time. We can get such a retest, which gives us a very nice cheap buy entry. And this is what I did. I bought here, here, and again here on every possible support area. Now we are going how much bullish? We should go as much as is the size of the whole double bottom, right? So we see that the most of the move has already it is already gone. So I'll take my profit exactly at this mini resistance, these little highs right here, and I'm just very few pips before my take profit target. So this was an interesting setup. Then if we manage to hold above the support area, so we can make some consolidation here, and finally when we break out, we can go back to this previous resistance, and that would be a nice move on the daily chart. If not, if we reject from this area and we close below the support and resistance zone, then we'll probably continue down, and the first target would be this lows over here. So let's mark this as a support. Let's check out on the daily chart what else do we have. As you can see, this support has acted also as a support in the past, support and resistance. So another level we have here and here. So that's for the future trends. Okay guys, now let's switch to some other charts. On USDJPY we have something interesting, a very bearish week. So here on the daily I could catch some nice moves actually on the 4-hour chart. Let me show you guys what I did and what I couldn't. Okay, here was the triangle pattern. I started buying here, but actually didn't hold this trade. This was a very nice retest, very nice trade, but I have had a couple of trades here. Since we have a support zone here, I have managed to buy the price cheap and get some pips to the upside. I have had two targets. One of them was this resistance right here. Okay. In the second one, of course, was this highs over here. So the price only hit my first take profit target, and I have exited somewhere here when the price started rejecting. Let's go to the 1-hour chart so I can really tell you what was going on. Yeah, here when the price started breaking the support area, I exited my trades. Then we had one more push to the upside, and then the price really rejected this whole zone and made it this this M pattern formation. So now I believe we can still go a little bit lower, and if we get some nice support from this area, this is the best area, right guys? Where are the most highs and lows of the price? And here we also have the support of the trend line on the daily chart. So there is a place where we can look for a bullish signal. So on the 1-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart, look for these big bullish candles, guys. So you can spot an early sign of reversal. I will mark my zone once again and move on to the next chart. And let's see guys, gold. On gold we have had a bullish week. We have tested this area for the first time since like 1 year. And we have had a very nice bounce back. Here is a daily engulfing candle, very important one, because on the next day we went bullish, so it looks like a very good setup for a bullish reversal on gold. I have got it one of my zones, I guess. Because here guys is the moment of truth. So here we are deciding, will the price will go bullish once again, or it will be bearish and will make this double top on the monthly come true. So if the price really did that, really does this, we have a nice potential targets for the bearish setup. But I am more like looking for a bullish continuation, and I hope we can see that in the nearest future. Yet I'm not touching gold because still don't have that confirmations that I would love to take on a trade. Yet this is a good buy setup because you have the engulfing candle. I only don't like that it is printed so much higher than the support. Yes, we have a bounce back from a support zone, but I don't like it, not my type. So let's check something else, guys, and just bear with me. Here is an interesting setup. This is the New Zealand USD, and we have a trend line breakout, but also a very bearish chart. On the weekly we're at the support zone, right? support and resistance area. So yeah, we're nowhere still. We need another bullish confirmation, as on the euro, as on the GBPUSD, as on New Zealand USD, to get confirmation for another bullish weeks ahead. Still we have nothing. EURJPY, here also don't like this chart too much. Not the best levels. We have some support and resistance here. And yeah, here we can spot something interesting. There is something like a flag pattern going on, and we can pull back a little bit. Then if we break this flag, we can expect a bullish move nearly as big as is the size of this flag, and that would be a nice trade.
So this is the end of the video, guys. I wish you successful trading week. Stay consistent, stay disciplined in what you're doing, and you're gonna make it 100%, I'm sure. So let's go enjoy nature, have some fun, and then back we'll hit the charts. Otherwise the charts will hit us. We will not allow this to happen. So peace, and I'm out.